I hope people aren't bashing him on that because at the end of the day, he was 15 years old. He's not the same person who he was, and I'm just saying that to be honest. You know, he's a better person. It does make me mad when I see people bashing him because he's not a bad person. He's honestly got a good heart. He was 15. He was hanging out with the wrong crowd. He was there. And like I said, he's paying for his mistakes now. I wish people would just leave him alone.
Welcome to True Crime Tuesdays with your host, me, Feminine and Fierce. Let's take a look at this case, Ash Trevino, which many of you may know from TikTok and all the drama that's been going on there. She's wanting to get a petition for her ex-husband who committed a crime at 15, which was the murder of someone, and she wants to see if he can be released early. Check it out.
Some people are asking, do you feel like Isaiah should still get out, or do you think he's conservative?
I feel like he did get his justice at 45 years as a 15-year-old. Imagine being 15 years old and telling the judge, or the judge telling you, you got to serve 45 years of prison time at 15 years old. And, you know, I do feel like he served 15 years. He doesn't see parole until he is, almost 40? So with that being said, I do feel like he needs to be free.
Of course, they met Isaiah back in 2019 because that was my husband. That was Eviana's dad. I don't talk about him like that because out of respect for him and his family.
A few moments later.
An OG of mine, you know that me and Isaiah go way back. We go back from whenever he was 11, meaning I knew him at that age. We didn't get together until after he was already in prison, and we reconnected 10 years later, which was in 2019. He's been incarcerated since 2010. He's been incarcerated. So he was 15 when he got locked up. We got married in 2019. That is whose name I have on my wrist, and my ring finger has our wedding date. So yes, the kids always were with me at visit every freaking weekend. But if you're an OG, like I said, you know about Isaiah. You know that Evie used to think that was her dad for the longest. She didn't even realize that that was not her dad until after me and him separated. And then she was like, Mommy, my daddy doesn't call me no more. And I had to tell her that that wasn't her dad. Even everybody at the prison thought that was his kid. But he was locked up when I got pregnant with her.
Isaiah, he was a family friend. His family always has been friends, okay? I met him when he was 9. Yes, I met him when he was 9. They started going to our church when he was 9, okay? Mind you, I'm 6 years older than him. I was with my kid's dad already. I've been with my kid's dad since the age of 13 till I was 26, okay? I did not have nothing to do with Isaiah until he was 24, okay? Me and Isaiah did not get together until he was 24. He's always been in my life since he was 9 when they started going to our church, okay? Me and him never talked that way or anything. That's not a case because we were together when he was 24 and he was in prison.
To babysit Haley at church. He would come and get Haley from me. I would have Haley, she was 10 months old or little. And he would come and be like, hey, Ashley, can I see the baby? And I'm like, yeah. So he would come and get Haley from me. And he would carry her. Yeah, he was a part of Haley's life when she was a baby. And then he would sit with me at church. But because he had Haley.
With my brother, her oldest daughter was a baby at the time, and my brother used to get her and be chilling with her at church, and Ashley would be over there talking to him, and she used to be like, oh, when you turn 18 we're gonna get together, and it would just be stuff like that.
The reason I said he needs to be free is because he's been in there since he was 15. He made a mistake at 15. I'm not saying he's innocent, but I don't know. charges. All I said was that he committed a crime at 15 years old, and he doesn't see parole till 2032. I would never down talk him like that, and I hope nobody is getting to their head saying that I do, because I don't. It's sad. It's sad. Like she said, and I told y'all the other day that there was 4 people involved. He was one of the ones. He was the youngest one, actually. He was the youngest one. The oldest one was my age. So at that time, we were 21. So he was 21. And then the other one was 20 or 19. And then the other one was 17. And then he was 15. So, 2 of them were adults. 2 of them were, I guess you can say, like, well, he was a minor. And then the other one was considered an adult in Texas. But they tried him all as adults. Him being 15, they still tried him as an adult. I still remember when that happened. I cried like a baby. But yeah, so I hope people aren't bashing him on that, because at the end of the day, he was 15 years old. I know his part in everything. I'm not gonna say his part on anything. It's not my business to tell anymore. He was my husband, yes. He's not the same person who he was, and I'm just saying that to be honest. He has found, he's a better person. And, like I said, it's not my, free Isaiah. It's not my place to put on him or anything to talk about them, because at the end of the day, I will never bash him on that. I know what happened. I know what he did. I know what his part was, everything. He told me. But he confided in me as his wife at the time, so I will never speak on that. I will never, it does make me mad when I see people bashing him, because he's not a bad person. He's honestly got a good heart. And, he loves his nieces, he loves his family, he really does. But he was 15. He was hanging out with the wrong crowd. And he was there. And like I said, he's paying for his mistakes now. He's been incarcerated for 15 years, so.
The victim and his daughter. This is how she feels about the whole situation, and how she feels about Ash trying to get a petition for him to get out.
Oh my God. I'm going to Florida again.
Girl, that girl is weird.
So, one of the videos, she had put quotes around, and she had gone oh, the victims. And then she put air quotes as if we're making it up. No.
Yeah,
Are you
I
good?
know she wanted caught. That's why I made my I made a video saying, girl, yes, we want the clout. Go back.
Right. What do you mean? I love how they said that you were clout chasing and things like that too. Whole time, your account literally has more followers than her. So how exactly?
Well, she was banned from her other.
Well, no, I know she was banned and stuff,
I've been
right?
banned before too.
But it's not like she's famous. She's not famous at all. I'm confused. What are we clout chasing? She's the one who brought it up to begin with. Nobody would have said anything if
No
she
one would
didn't
have
say,
said
"Oh, go free
anything
him."
if she didn't downplay my dad's murder case and made it seem oh my God, he wasn't doing anything, he was just there. Are you
Right. What do you mean? Her saying to petition to get him free and stuff. And I'm are you good? She's not even married to the man anymore, and you're
Deadly robbery at gas station was inside job, Ellis County officials say. One of 4 suspects arrested in the weekend slaying of an Ellis County gas station owner was an employee at the store, authorities said. Ruben Hernandez, Left, Fernando Juarez and Eric Lee Maldonado. Eric Lee Maldonado, 21, Fernando Juarez, 17, Ruben Hernandez, 18, and an unnamed juvenile all face capital murder charges in the fatal shooting of Mohammed Hashemi, who owned an Exxon station at Interstate 45 at FM 879, north of Ennis. 3 were arrested Tuesday in Irving, and 1 was taken into custody in Ellis County. Hashemi, 50, was last seen around 7:30 p.m. Sunday when he left his station to make a night deposit at a bank in Palmer, said Lieutenant Jason Westmoreland of the Ellis County Sheriff's Department. The victim's burning vehicle was abandoned south of Ennis, and his body was later found in woods near the station. Hashemi's employee became a suspect after investigators reviewed surveillance footage at the station, Westmoreland said. The employee was acting suspicious on the video at the time Mr. Hashemi left, said Westmoreland, who would not say which of the 4 suspects worked at the gas station. Westmoreland said that it became apparent to police that the employee, with the help of the other 3 suspects, planned to rob Hashemi as he left for the bank. Maldonado and Juarez are being held on charges of aggravated robbery, aggravated kidnapping and arson, with bail set at $3 million each. Hernandez is being held on an aggravated robbery charge with bail set at $1 million.
The adults involved in this robbery murder right now charged with a number of aggravated crimes, and capital murder warrants are being prepared.
Business, but not as usual at the Exxon on I-45 north of Ennis in Ellis County. The headline in the local paper tells the somber story.
Sunday evening, our deputies were dispatched out to Ensign Road on the southern end of Ellis County, on the Ellis-Navarre County line, in reference to a vehicle fire. Investigation into the origin of the vehicle and the registered owner eventually led us back to an Exxon gas station.
Muhammad Ali Hashemi left the station to make a night bank deposit, never to be seen alive again. 4 suspects arrested: 21-year-old Eric Maldonado, 17-year-old Fernando Juarez, 18-year-old Ruben Hernandez, and a 15-year-old juvenile not pictured. Hernandez was an employee at the Exxon. It was Ellis County Sheriff's Deputy Sergeant Alvin Sims who broke the case.
Sergeant Sims went and reviewed the video surveillance from the store and noticed one of the employees acting suspiciously, which actually broke this case wide open for us.
He was sending text messages. He knows how much he is going to carry to the bank.
Bagheer Hashemi is hurt to know Hernandez is allegedly involved.
My brother helped him a lot because he has a wife, I guess, or a girlfriend that is pregnant.
Muhammad Hashemi operated the store since 2001 and leaves a wife and 7 children.
6 girls, 1 boy, age 1.5 to 15.
Local lawmen say they could not sleep till this case was solved.
Very sad. Anytime, especially a local businessman like that, he's just trying to make a living, it's a shame that someone was willing to take his life over a few dollars.
And the Hashemi family tonight, through their pain, tell me they have nothing but praise from law enforcement from here in Ellis County all the way to Irving. It was Irving police that assisted with Dallas County Sheriff's deputies and arrested those 3 adults last night, just about this time on Highway 183. Through a night of questioning, they led them to Muhammad Hashemi's body about 3 o'clock this morning. Again, they're in jail right now, charged with aggravated robbery, aggravated kidnapping, and arson. Their bonds right now, $3 million, in capital murder warrants being prepared. In Ellis County tonight, Sean Rabb, Fox 4 News.